And away we go in game 3. Miami controlling the opening tip. Tyler Hero. Tatum passes up a 3. Now he drives it, kicks it. Brown passed it up. Porzingis will oblige. And Porzingis knocks in a 3-pointer and a good.
Yeah, as many buckets as he had the other night.
He was just 1 of 9. And Adebayo score that and 1. Bam, Adebayo.
Well, he was not only great as a playmaker, and he was fantastic. It's the best all-around game that I've ever seen Hero play. Taking away threes and making Miami play the one-on-one game.
Jaylen Brown gets in the paint. He goes right at Tyler Hero. Miami can continue on here. He could be a factor later. But it's not just Butler. You get a follow jam by Jaylen.
Bam Adebayo getting them extra looks.
A third chance here. Highsmith gives it up. Jovic not afraid. Jovic hits a 3 in the corner. Jovic and Adebayo with the 2 makes thus far. Adebayo had an and 1. And here is Brown and Brown. Hero again with Adebayo. No, the follow by Adebayo. So Tatum backing down. Duncan Robinson. Highsmith there to help. Little turnaround jumper is good. Jason Tatum. Miami has had 2 excellent fourth quarters in this series as Highsmith taking on Horford. Strong bucket from Hayes.
Great Boston defense is a necessity for that.
Horford pushes one in.
Jaylen Brown's exactly right, and Boston shoots and makes so many threes as we see Tatum line one up right on cue.
Against Boston 2 years ago. And they got a donut on the board in quarter number 2 as Jason Tatum rips a 3 for the Celtics.
Well, in the last 2 playoff series coming into today, Tatum was 14 for 61 against the Heat from 3 for 23%.
Everything's going well for the Celtics. This feels a lot like game 1 right here. As Adebayo, a little turnaround is good. He was deadly in that area.
That's out of 7 in the last 2 playoff series.
3-pointer is good. Caleb Murray. Back comes Hauser for an answer. Doesn't get the bounce. That's Pritchard in fighting for the rebound. And the shortest man on the floor comes away with a board. Kind of played his way off of playoff rotations a year ago. It's a different story this year. Pritchard having a career season. And Jason 9-23. Celtics lead it by 16 here with 7:12 left. And Hauser on a great feed from Tatum. 14 minutes, he has just 1 made basket. He's 1 of 6, 0 for 3 from 3-point range. Finally has his first 3-pointer. Pritchard guarded by Martin. Pritchard trying to get by him. Hounded, stops. Pritchard denied. He was surrounded by Jokic. Brown goes to work, kicks it. White fires a 3. Oh, he missed it badly. Porzingis is right there to clean it up, though.
Because the referees let the game get more physical in the playoffs.
Porzingis with 12 first-half points. Here's Jovic. He drives. Oh, what a finish! Nikola Jovic with time on the shot clock. And they are knocking down a bunch of threes.
Absolutely. And they wanted to run more, and here they go. Everything Joe Mazzulla wanted. Everything. But by then, this thing could be out of reach.
Missed on the 3-point try, but a follow by Derek White. Brown signed that massive contract. Responding with a great year. There's Hero for 3. That's his second.
Looking to slip out. He sets a solid screen. He can get Hero some room.
White answers with a 3. And they meet again. Great pass from Porzingis, and White able to lay it in.
That is give-and-go basketball right there. White get his man up on the shot fake, gets it to Porzingis and gets out. Another Heat turnover.
And White there to clean it up on the Tatum miss. So Brad Stevens, after 8 years in the hot seat of the coaching circle, as Jaime Jaquez's little turnaround is good. Familiar and dominant starting 5 throughout the course of the regular season. Porzingis, he got loose early with 3 threes, and now he hits another one. Great chance to be on the all-rookie team as Brown goes right back to work. He scores on Hero in the second quarter. Jaquez drives on White, big body, and he scores. So Jaquez, a couple of buckets in this third quarter.
Closed out in contested shots in game 2.
Great pass from Porzingis, slammed home. Jaquez drives, and it's blocked by Porzingis. Jaquez got it back, puts up a prayer, hit the side.
That's great defense by Bam Adebayo.
Jovic will fire a three, and he hits it. Jovic starting to
24 points. The Heat's best offense and their best way back into the game is like this, to create threes.
Had a 26-point lead over Dallas in their game 1, and my, how those two series have turned around as Adebayo runs the floor, dunks it down, and Joe Mazzulla wants to push it. Derek White cut off by Jaquez, and there's Brown.
From stealing the tip.
Jaquez quick jumped him and
he's
won that
tip.
Tyler Hero drives it, and the little runner is good in the lane. Boston up 19 here as Derek White, a lot of dribbling this possession, taking on Martin, and he goes all the way in to lay it in. 14 in game 2. Derek White rises up over Jovic, stopped on a dime and buried.
There's no one out here who can't score.
Porzingis with a block.
Wrong defensively. And now with Thomas Bryant, they're not going to be able to switch either. So.
And they go right at him, and Horford on the receiving end. They go top 5 back-to-back years. It had never been done in NBA history until this year with the Celtics. Al Horford from 3, buries it. Shot clock down to 6. Hero gives it up. Jovic got to pull one up here. Tatum's on him. Jovic goes to the basket and lays it in. Another chance here for Miami. Jovic passed up a 3. Jovic had that one blocked by Holiday.
We couldn't wait to get on that plane and tip this ball up. We're embracing this moment, and embracing right now is like an understatement.
Yeah.
Scores. But interestingly, over the last 3 years, the Heat have won 50.
I don't like when you start dropping facts on my numbers there, Coach. Numbers are everything, right? Joe Mazzulla was pretty adamant today as Patty Mills hits a 3 and is fouled by Pritchard. I'll revert back to the norm on some level. They're going to have to find different ways, Miami, to set us up here for game. Still just 68 points on the board. We're almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Jason Tatum, contested shot. The jumper.
That's also where one of the areas where Boston's overall size really comes into play is Tatum able to just...
Brown gets caught in a flurry here. White long 3. That doesn't hit anything. Highsmith comes out of the pack. And Caleb Martin for 3.
Put them on their roster and just disregard fit.
Jaquez hits one over Jason Tatum.
As an assistant, and then knew how good he was. So when Ime Udoka had to step down, he had his coach. Well, I think Eric Spoelstra said it to us before the game today for both coaches and players. One of the things you have to understand is that every game that those two stars could give Denver trouble. Denver's up 3-0. So what we found out is the 3 teams who led the West all year, who were clearly the best teams in the West, won the East by 14 games. That's amazing. And then we're 7 games ahead of Oklahoma City and Denver.
The 2 Jays go for 22 apiece. Jaylen Brown, 22 points, 8 rebounds. Jason Tatum, 22 and 6. I beg your pardon, 22 and 11 with 6 assists. And the Boston Celtics, a 20-point win